Good day, viewers. We want to look at example on bearing and distance. Let's consider this first example. The question says that the bearing of a bird on the tree from a hunter on the ground is north 72 degrees east. So what is the bearing of the hunter from the bird? So let's look at the bearing of a bird. Let's say this is the bird in the sky, on the tree rather. The bearing of a bird on a tree from a hunter on the ground. This is the hunter from the ground. Hunter, and this is the bird. So the bearing of the bird from on a tree from a hunter on the ground is from here. This is north, this is east, south, west, east, 72 degrees east. So between north and east, we have 90 degrees. Just sketch 72 degrees and draw the line to this point. So here is 72 degrees east. That's what we have. So that's the bearing of the bird. The bearing of the bird from the hunter on the ground is not 72 degrees. So this is not 70 degree demonstrated on the board. You move not 72 degrees east simply means you move from the north towards the east, then the angle is 72 degrees. The question now says that what is the bearing of the hunter from the bird? So the bearing of the hunter from the bird will now be, for the bird to be able to locate this hunter, of course, the bird will move from here, from this north pole to this line. Or we can use compass bearing. It's from here to here. Once the bird move from here, from this south pole up to this line, which also will be 72 degrees, because this is alternate angle. Alternate angle is 70 degrees. So we can say that the bearing of the hunter from the bird is starting from the south pole. South, what is the angle? 72 degrees. Moving towards the west, right? West. That will be the bearing. So the bearing of the hunter from the bird is south 72 degrees west. And of course, we know the relationship between this compass bearing and 3-digit bearing. So this one is the same thing as if I add 150 and 180 to 72, which same thing as 252. The same thing as 252 degrees. If we convert it back to 3-digit bearing. So let's take note. It's still the same thing.